Tonight, the Senate chimney has finally emitted white smoke, ending the protracted revenue sharing formula dispute. For weeks on, the Senate has been failing to agree on the right formula, leading to a cash crunch situation in the counties. The deal now means that the counties will get the monies they got the previous year and 50 billion shillings more, as agreed in a meeting between the Council of Governors and President Uhuru Kenyatta in State House on Wednesday. In total, the counties will receive 366 billion shillings this financial year. Good news for devolution at a time when it looked all gloom for some 19 devolved units. But stop a minute. Is it good news really? Well, it depends on which side of the burning stick you stand. So far, 6 governors cannot access their offices after courts barred them due to corruption-related charges. The charges involve hundreds of millions of shillings, and in some instances, the governors were charged alongside their immediate family members for siphoning public coffers in irregular tenders. And that is not all. Currently, there are 2 governors who the Senate wants arrested after they failed to appear before the County Public Accounts and Investments Committee to explain county expenditure. Some have snubbed the summons with sheer impunity. Even the police cannot arrest them and present them to the committee. They are mini-gods and law unto themselves. They can use public resources without having to explain it. This is the point, dear viewer. Kenya is rich. Yes, Kenya is rich. Richer than you would imagine. The problem is the custodians of those riches are conversant with the truth and are now diverting the riches unto themselves. It is now a status quo for a governor to be known but the hundreds of millions of shillings he or she has stolen, rather than the development project he or she has put in his county. Indeed, corruption has been devolved. Hence, the question, is 50 billion shillings more to counties good news or not? Your guess on this is as good as mine. In a few months' time, we will be back here reporting how the money was plundered or misappropriated. The perpetrators will be arrested, arraigned in courts, and be freed on bail. The cycle continues and will continue. Kenyans should tonight be worried, very worried, because their hard-earned taxes are now low-hanging fruits for corrupt county government officers to pounce with sheer impunity. The fact that the governors had threatened to shut down counties for lack of devolved funds leaves a bad taste in the mouth. It is distasteful that the very governors who will go full throttle to defend one of their accused of graft can consider denying the public services when the revenue streams get pumped. The devolved units want to have their cake and at the same time eat it. Well, they just did. As for me and you, we can only hope that the money will go to the intended purposes. Dear county bosses, county workers have gone for months without pay. Suppliers are crying. Let the county coffers be for the public good and not personal financial muscle. I repeat, let the county coffers be for the public good and not personal financial muscle. Good evening, that is our voice tonight. These are the stories making headlines tonight. President Uhuru Kenyatta launches the manufacturing of 1.9 billion shillings desks set to be issued to public schools, raising hopes that the uncertainty on back-to-school dates may soon clear. Senators reach a unanimous consensus on the revenue sharing formula even as counties begin to shut down due to lack of funds after weeks of protracted disagreements in the Senate. Plus, many HIV patients cannot access vital septrin drugs. It's been 5 months since the patients last accessed the drugs. And Kapseret MP Oscar Sudi may be freed on bail Friday after the High Court ordered a review on his 7-day remand order. Ann Wairimu is our sign language interpreter. TV47 News Tonight with me, Abu Bakar Abdullahi, begins right now. To our top story. Hours since the planned shutdown in counties took effect on Thursday, a number of counties have defied the directive, while others appear to have stalled operation in adherence to an order issued by the Council of Governors. Business has been as usual in Mombasa, Kisumu and Mandera counties, while in Nairobi and Kiambu, county operations seem to have been grounded.
These were the scenes all day outside Nairobi County Headquarters City Hall, despite the scorching sun. Armed to the teeth with posters